island of Sodor is home to lots of Thomas's friends. Friends on the rails, friends on the roads, and even some friends in the air. They are all very different, and each very special. And they are all Thomas's friends. Rosie and Molly are two of Thomas's favorite friends. They are both very different. And Thomas likes them both. Rosie is a cheerful, chirpy tank engine. She likes Thomas so much, she wants to follow him everywhere. Sometimes this makes Thomas cross. One day, Thomas had to deliver birthday presents to Alice at High Farm. Harold warned Thomas there were bad storms and landslides in the hills. Rosie wanted to go with Thomas. She said she could help him in the bad weather. But Thomas didn't want Rosie's help. He didn't want to be followed everywhere by her. So Thomas set off quickly. He was sure the storm wouldn't bother him. But Rosie followed him. Thomas puffed and puffed through wind and rain. Rosie was never far behind. So Thomas took a steep track to High Farm. He was sure Rosie wouldn't follow him up there. Then there was trouble. Earth and stones tumbled down the bank and blocked Thomas's track. He was stuck fast, and there was no one to help him. Then, in the distance, he heard the friendly toot-toot of Rosie's whistle. She had pushed and puffed to follow her friend. Now, Thomas was very happy to see Rosie. He asked Rosie to take the presents. Thanks to Rosie, he knew Alice would have a happy birthday. Now, Rosie was Thomas's good friend. When Thomas met Molly, she needed a friend too. Molly was new to the island of Sodor. She was very unhappy. She had to pull empty freight cars to the coaling plant. The other engines were making fun of her. They told her that a really useful engine would pull full cars. Thomas wanted to help Molly. An idea flew into his funnel. Thomas had Molly's empty freight cars covered with tarps. Then they were ringed with lights. Now Molly's freight cars looked very special. And Molly looked like a really useful engine. The other engines were surprised. Later, Thomas and Molly arrived at the coaling plant. The other engines were waiting. They needed Molly's empty cars to start their deliveries. Thomas told Molly that her empty cars were really useful after all. That made Molly proud and very happy. Thomas was happy to help his friend. Thomas is always pleased to see Molly. Thomas knows she's a really useful engine. Just like his other friend, Rosie. They are all good friends on Sir Topham Hatt's Railway.